G'day, I'm actually here in my house filming this. It is a miserable, cold, wet day here in July in Australia, hence the reason why I've got the fireplace going. And I've got a bit of time, so I thought, this would be a really good opportunity to answer a bunch of questions that you have asked me. And I thought, why not make the next installment in the Ask Belmo series right now? So, without further ado, let's get into some of these questions. And the very first question we have is from Ian Nakoninchi. And he asked, what finger pitches does he use? Pitches, how far does he put his fingers in the ball? So my finger pitches are 1 inch reverse and 9/16 and 9/16 away. I put my fingers in between the two knuckles. So the two creases in the fingers, I'm closer to the second knuckle than I am the top knuckle. But yeah, probably somewhere in the middle there. Something that I've just done for a very long time. I feel like I'm very unusual. Not very many bowlers in general will put their fingers that far into a ball, but feels comfortable for me. I've been doing it since I was a kid. If it's not broke, don't fix it. All right, the second question comes from Christopher Ehrenberg, and he says, man, there are a ton of questions I have, but the main one is, how do you find your game when you feel totally lost? Just sometimes it seems like nothing's going right. How do you right the ship? Christopher, that's a really good question, and I think that is something that a lot of people do suffer with, pros included. For me, I'm always thinking about the most simplistic things that I can fix first. Like, even if I feel like, whoa, all my rhythm and my releases, they're all feeling a bit funny, I break it all down into its most simplistic forms, the fundamentals first. How is my footwork? How is my push away? How is my swing? How is my balance? When things aren't going right, it's really important to grow from the beginning again. So go all the way back to those core fundamentals and make sure you're working on those again and getting them super solid. When you've got a strong foundation, you can then restart adding into your tricks, your bag of tricks, or things that are a little bit more complicated to your game. So keep it simple, stupid. Go back to the beginning, work on your core fundamentals. Okay, this is a question I get asked a lot. Waylon Coyne asks, perhaps a stupid question, but I'm new to bowling. How good a bowler is Belmo one-handed? Now, he asked a bunch of other questions, but we're going to answer that one. It probably is in the top 5 of most asked questions that I get. Now, I can bowl one-handed. I don't think I'm very good. But I do think on a house shot, if I were to still spare two-handed, just throw my first shot one-handed, I think I could average 210, 215 on a house shot. On the Pro Tour, 162. That's if I make every spare I leave. I need that 5 to 6 boards of room. Otherwise, it's a bit messy. So I think stylistically it looks okay. I kind of bowl. I used to watch Michael Fagan a lot. I love the way Michael Fagan used to bowl with that high backswing, that effortless swing. So I think I have definitely imitated him. Not nearly as good, but a little bit of Fagan into my one-handed game. But it's not nearly as pretty as I think it looks better in my head than what it probably does on the lanes. But yeah, I think I would average 210 house shot, no problem. Matt Thomas asks, What are your thoughts on the attention star, Belmo? I noticed you're using it quite a bit this season. I think that's going to be my next ball. Matt, I'm a big fan of the attention star. There's just something about that ball. It's got a pretty big engine inside, but it doesn't seem to want to quit down lane. Normally, the stronger balls, especially core related and cover related, but the stronger they are, the further inside the lane you play, the more control you're going to have for the pocket, but the less angle of entry. So you're more than likely going to leave a lot of 4 pins, flat 10s, just that really, again, controlled shot, but not conducive to super high scoring consistently. The attention star for me gives me that extra kick down lane. So when I want to get left and I want to throw it right a little bit, yeah, just the way that weight block rolls for me, it really does retain a lot of its energy down lane. And I have used it a fair bit. I think on tour this year, I might have drilled 4 or 5 of them, all slightly different, but it got me out of a lot of trouble. And I don't know what would have happened if I didn't have the attention star in my bag. Okay, moving on to Justin Stroud, and he asked, how has your physical game changed with age as a two-hander from when you were younger? There has been a lot of changes. Even if you were to pause this video right now and go to YouTube and just type in my name and have a look at a lot of the videos from just my rookie season, which granted, I started a little later on tour than most. I was 26, I think, or yeah, a bit older maybe. Even from then to now, it has changed a lot. But if you go back even further, it's very unrecognizable how I used to play. I used to stand all the way back on the approach, and I used to run as fast as I could and hit it with everything I possibly could at the foul line. And you would never catch me right of the middle arrow. That never happened. And I was a horrible spare shooter. If it was a 6 pin, a 10 pin, a 7 pin, a bucket, it was an automatic miss. Like, press the reset button, save everyone the time of watching it. So I think from then to now, I've really kind of smoothed out the edges. I've been able to find a way to compact my approach, slow everything down to be more repeatable, less energy using, but still maintaining a really high rev rate, increasing my accuracy due to that smoothing out of the game. And yeah, I think it's worked well for me. So I'm glad. And it's the first question, it's the first answer I give to somebody when they say, I'm a two-hander, like, what's one of the tips you should give me? I always say, listen, I used to be the kid that wanted to break pins. And I bowled okay, but as soon as I just took 25% off the power, the running, the torque, the aggression, just took 25% of it off, it allowed me to repeat more, make better shots, be more accurate. And I don't send as many messages these days as I used to, but I split the 8-9 100 times more. I'll take that. G'day, thanks for watching. If you loved this one, check out the rest of the videos from this playlist or any other playlist. Make sure that you like the video and please subscribe if you would love to be the first to catch any of the latest of the behind the scenes and a whole lot of other cool stuff.